I had come to Tunisia on the Mediterranean coast of North Africa. Although the Romans who once controlled this country have long since gone, less than an hour's drive out of Tunis, a replica of parts of ancient Rome has taken shape. It is, of course, an impressive film studio, and I was here to meet its owner.
But this is quite magnificent.
Tarak BEN AMMAR persuaded Hollywood bosses to make Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark here, and thus single-handedly created the Tunisian film industry.
In Tunisia, the whole idea was, it's a young country. It's a poor country. We don't have oil. So we have women and men that have ideas. And I thought, how can you create wealth without oil? By culture, by cinema. And 35 years later, it's 500,000 people that have worked here. 70 films, the greatest directors, Spielberg, Lucas, Zeffirelli. And I think we were blessed with the fact that we didn't have oil because we had to use our heads.
BEN AMMAR's idea was to take advantage of the almost constant demand for films with a Roman theme. So, unlike other sets which are struck and then taken down, this one is permanent. It employs its own local craftsmen who carefully recreate every detail of well-known Roman structures. BEN AMMAR took me to the most important building of all, a replica of the Senate, the site of so many great moments in Roman history.
And there must have been something when you turn around, Sir Trevor, and we filled it up with thousands of extras.
That's the view.
You see, when you turn around, in fact, the emperor would walk out from the Senate and hail Caesar.
This empty set comes alive when filled with thousands of extras, as this clip from The Last Legion, starring Colin Firth and Ben Kingsley, shows.
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
BEN AMMAR is very proud of the fact that his set is true to life in every way.
In those days, they didn't have modern-day bathrooms, they had latrines.
Yeah.
Allow me to show you
Yes.
the latrines. There was no privacy, as you can see.
Communal latrines.
Communal latrines of ancient Rome.
One aspect of ancient Rome that we
Didn't know.
Well,
Everything was not imperial and grand and beautiful.
No, no, no.
It was also dirty and down.
that I hope we're not inclined to
Use them.
to sort of yes. My goodness me.
Having the idea of embarking on such a studio project in Tunisia is one thing, but of course, it's only half the story.
How did you manage to persuade George Lucas and Steven Spielberg and these people to come here?
It's salesmanship. You know, you trying to convince people to come here in itself, because I usually had 5 minutes and I'd enter Paramount Pictures. And
they give you 5 minutes?
Yes, because you're a young guy,
Tarak
BEN AMMAR, you don't have money, and you're some Arab from North Africa. They don't even know where Tunisia is at Paramount in Los Angeles. And I had to convince them that it was okay for Steven Spielberg to shoot here. I had those 5 minutes to get their attention, to make them curious that this could be an opportunity, a business opportunity for them. Because at the end of the day, what did I say? I can make your movie less expensive for you, you're going to make money. And I will guarantee security, and I will guarantee this, and I will guarantee this. And on the screen, it's going to look double the budget. Why would they say no?
Having spent a morning with Tarak BEN AMMAR, it was not difficult to see how his powers of persuasion helped to create a film industry in the most unlikely of places.